Hello friends, I am Chevee. Welcome to my shed. How are you doing now? How's your day? How's things? It's that time of year. It's the time of year every year where I start coming out of the winter funk and getting into the normalcy. And this year, the winter funk definitely was not as bad. In years past, my dad suffered seasonal depression. I think there's another term for it, like seasonal affective disorder or something like that. But I don't say that I do, but at the same time, I do. Like, the winter is usually pretty bad for me emotionally. There's a lot of crap for me surrounding some holidays that I just don't feel like dealing with, and so the winter is, and I can't ride my motorcycle. That when it's the reason I haven't ridden it yet. I almost rode it today. It was about like 38 degrees this morning when I woke up, and it was supposed to be in the 50s and sunny when I came home, which it was, and it would have been a beautiful ride home, but if I ride it once, then it kind of turns on that switch that's like, it's riding season, and then every day I don't ride, I get it's bad. Like, it affects me emotionally. We've discussed in the past about motorcycle meditation and how riding helps me mentally. But so it's getting to be that time of year where it's like I come out of the winter shell, the winter kind of, and I want to do. And we've had this conversation so many times over the past 2.5 years or 2 years or however long I've been doing this now. Actually, this is not today. Maybe it was yesterday or something. Sometime around here is my 6-year anniversary on YouTube. My first video was posted in 2012. So 6 years of doing this, 2 years of doing this daily, and I have this conversation so many times. Like, it's time to do. It's time to get stuff done, and I feel like I want to do it. The problem is I never know what it is, and I didn't make a resolution this year, but I have made the decision that I really want to focus on more online content, less physical content. I shouldn't say that. I'm going to be building a lot of stuff, but building a lot of stuff because I want to be able to put it online. Prior to that, did a lot of board game design, was my creative outlet, and some poetry, stuff like that wasn't really a shareable online medium, because it was like I could share a game with you, but then you'd have to actually physically like print it and manufacture it so that you could play it, and nobody does that. Like, very, very few people do that. So I want to create more content that can be consumed by others. And I have a million thoughts about, should I be doing more videos? Should I be doing more skits or short films? Should I be doing, or should I be using my developer skills and making websites for fun that might be monetizable? The problem is I don't really have a whole lot of ideas in that space. I've had one tweaking in the back of my head for a long time now that I might work on soon, but really I want to create more content on YouTube, better content. I want to improve what I'm doing here, and I don't know exactly what it is I'm supposed to do, right? Last year I got pretty far along, like build a set and everything, into the new show. I talked about it a lot. I know a lot of you were along for that ride. And the new show was going to be a sort of a news show, but not a news show. It was going to be more like an op-ed, a daily or semi-daily. My plan was to not schedule it. My plan was to just do it when I did it. And it was going to be called What Just Happened. And it was going to be like, what just happened? Like, what? Like, North Korea said they're going to bomb us. What? And so I was excited about the idea of it being a new thing, but I wasn't excited about, like, I truthfully don't give a damn about the news. It wasn't a topic that kept me excited, because it was me. I was trying to force something on camera just to have more content, and I don't want to do that. So finding something that I can put on camera that I'm excited about showing and sharing is kind of my goal right now. And I'm not positive what that is. I know that everybody wants to see more projects, and I build a lot of stuff. I really do. And it's funny, like I was sitting at work today thinking there's 2 things that I built for my work, 3 things that I built for my work within the first couple of weeks of working there, and I didn't film any of it. I took some pictures for Instagram, but that was it. And you know, there's a lot of stuff down here that I didn't film. And maybe that's just my fallacy, but I think it all comes back to, again, the discussion that we've had a couple of times this week. I need to figure out a way to film it so that the camera's not in my way. And by that, I don't mean physically in my way, although sometimes it is. But just the idea of making the film, I need to figure out a way to make myself understand that the project is more about the film, less about the project. Because when I get involved in the project, then the camera becomes secondary, and the camera really needs to be the first priority, and then the project be the second priority for YouTube specific projects. So I just have to figure out how to do that. I have to figure out how to do it, figure out a way to film it in a way that doesn't get in my way, so that I can keep being excited about whatever it is I'm making while filming. And I think some of that literally is going to be wearing a GoPro so that I always have a camera angle. It might not be great, but there'll always be footage, and I won't have large gaps. So stuff like that is what I'm thinking currently. We'll see. We'll see how that works out. But you know, I've asked a million times. I'm going to ask it again. What would you like to see more of? Would you like to see more projects? Would you like to see skits or short films that I could, you know, maybe with the girls or something I can involve other people in? Would you like to see, I've also been working, well, not working, I was hoping to work with a friend, but ultimately he didn't seem excited about it, doing like a West Virginia documentary series. Really short documentaries, like 2-3 minute long, 4 minute long documentaries about specific things in West Virginia to kind of introduce people to what's going on here. So interested in that sort of stuff. Ultimately I have to find something that I can flex a little bit on and not feel weird about it. So that's where I'm at. I need your help. What do you want to see? Put it in the comments, and we can talk about it there, and maybe I'll figure out a way to do some of it. Thank you for being here as always. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, being my best friends. See you on Monday.
Hey Doc, wait! I want to ask you something.
Today's random fact comes from ComoNews.com. How fast is a lightning bolt? It can depend on air conditions, but the typical lightning bolt moves at 224,000 miles per hour, or about 3,700 miles per second. However, the light you see from the light obviously travels at the speed of light, which is roughly 670 million miles an hour. Whoa.